Jolene, 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 I'm begging you, please give me your money for CBD gummies that are totally real. And then, and only then, can you take my man? It's 2022 and there's ads circulating on Facebook that allegedly show Dolly Parton endorsing CBD and keto gummies that can reverse dementia. My goodness! The various ads all have the same headline, that allegation against Dolly Parton have been confirmed. Now I know what you're thinking. Dolly Parton, what a good girl she is, huh? Just the one allegation have been confirmed. Not allegations. Just the one. So why wouldn't you want to believe her CBD keto gummies can reverse dementia? She only got the one allegation. What a joke. The ads lead people to a website created to look like foxnews.com and to persuade people with an article that Dolly Parton had given the okay on some gummies relating to CBD and keto and reversing dementia and whatnot. The article was hosted on several websites that were registered in November and December of 2022, all of which had .mum domains. See, there's another mistake by the scammers, because I only trust websites with a .dad domain.
This is great banter.
All the .mum websites used an inline frame, which is a HTML element that embeds another HTML document within a page, so that anyone trying to access the website from a link that did not originate on Facebook would be met with a fake clothing website, for example, rather than the alleged Fox News article. The article read as follows. In an exclusive interview, Dolly Parton, American country music singer, actress, and businesswoman, reveals that the show will be ending after her latest business sparks tension with Martha McCallum. During a heated episode last week, the Queen of Country, Dolly Parton, made headlines after revealing her new CBD line on live TV. Martha McCallum was outraged, saying she will be filing a lawsuit against Dolly Parton and Fox for violating her contract and scaring off sponsors. Dolly Parton responded with this: "I know Martha is just coming after my time slot. I am not giving in to cancel culture. When I started this whole thing back in 2018, it really was just a part-time passion project and a way for me to give back. After being given so much, I figured there was no better time to make these CBD gummies available to everyone, as it can help thousands of people experience life pain-free and live much happier lives." Dolly Parton eventually admitted that although Martha McCallum is enraged, other Fox hosts have been supportive of her. Tucker Carlson even went on live TV to say that this line of CBD gummies has completely changed my life, and it's clear that McCallum is attempting a coup. Now on your screen right now is a picture of a post posted by Dolly's team saying that they have no part in such endorsements. It also says that she's more of a cake, cookie and cornbread type of woman, so I just need to point out to everyone that if you ever see any CBD or keto cakes, cookies and cornbreads that somehow also reverse dementia, it's not real, okay? Just because that's the type of person she is doesn't mean that such things exist. Please, stop it. Now, I know this particular story is a few years back now. However, I did want to pick it out and share it for the sheer ridiculousness of it all. I hope everyone realizes that there is no product out there that can reverse dementia. And if such a thing existed, you'd probably be charged up the wazoo to even be able to get a sniff of such a product. But I also picked this out because despite the ridiculousness of it all, there are still victims of this particular Dolly Parton scam. I picked out some comments of potentially real people. I hope they are not real people and it's just trolls. But I've picked out some comments under an article that I think it's important to share because genuinely it does seem like people have fallen for this. Someone named Rick says, I also, like a complete fool, ended up paying $263. I am a paraplegic with chronic pain and it promised pain reduction. I did things in reverse order. I wish I would have done a simple web search first, but I didn't. Even my wife said, this has to be real. Dolly's word is golden. He does go on to provide an email address and if there was ever a class action lawsuit to get in touch with him. I myself, I don't think I'm going to share his email address because in the comment he also mentions that he gets a lot of hate emails, so I don't want to add to anything like that. Now I can completely understand in his position if a celebrity that I was particularly fond of was endorsing, or so it seems like they were endorsing, a product that can help with pain relief, for example. I completely understand if I was in that position, sort of the desperation I would feel. However, and I think it's important to understand this, just because I understand something, or perhaps you understand where someone is coming from, it doesn't excuse the fact that they have committed such an atrocity. Now, I just want to touch on the wife saying, this is Dolly, her word is golden. Now, I don't really know too much about Dolly Parton. I know the Jolene song, and I know she played Hannah Montana's mother. Do you know what I mean? Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. But, as much as I, for example, am a big fan of John Cena, necessarily I wouldn't say I would believe everything that comes out of his mouth, especially when it concerns endorsing products. Now, everyone in the comments, you might tell me otherwise. You might tell me Dolly is a saint and I must believe everything she says. However, I spoke about this in a recent video. I think it was the Brad Pitt one, and I'll put it up there as a card somewhere, either side. You can watch that if you haven't. But I don't think we should be putting celebrities on any sort of pedestal where we and our bank accounts, potentially, are severely affected. And better yet, we shouldn't just be blindly believing them. Do your research, everyone. I picked out this comment as well that says, so there is no CBD by Dolly Parton, which Rick again replies saying that no, it's a scam. Now, I don't know if this person is being sarcastic or not, but the article, of course, lists why this is fake. You've read this entire article telling you something is a scam. To then say, so there isn't any CBD by Dolly Parton, correct. Okay, I hope you're being sarcastic and not you've read this entire thing and still don't believe it. We next up have someone by the name of Kathy here, and I've blurred out their surname just in case. I am so sad to hear this, as I sent for the product and was taken for $200. I wanted it for my 85-year-old husband to ease his pain. Not your fault, Dolly, but where did my order go? Kathy, I know you mean well by saying it's not Dolly's fault, but realistically, I'm not sure she's going to read your comment, and I myself, I'm sorry that your husband is in a position where the pain is bad enough that you believe a Facebook advertisement. But I also pose the question, where did my order go? I'm not exactly sure you'll ever receive a response to this. Nobody replied to her in the comments. And where did your order go? kind of implies that you still believe that there is an order of some kind that you placed. Kathy, I'm sorry to tell you, if you are watching this, your money was stolen. There is no order. And then the last comment I picked out, it's quite concerning. If I want real information, how do I get Dolly to help my dad? Now, we see this a lot in romance scams as well, where the victim of the romance scam wants to meet up with the person whose pictures were used for the scam. I'm not entirely sure some of these comments understand that Dolly has nothing to do with this and doesn't owe you, as unfortunate as the situation is, she doesn't owe you an explanation or help. Hopefully you guys learned something from this, and as I mentioned earlier, I picked this out because very real people, it seems, did fall victim to this, but also that it's not just Dolly Parton, of course, being used for CBD gummies that reverse dementia. There are all sorts of adverts out there and scams that use celebrities to endorse, Bitcoin, for example, or some fancy new crypto, when all of them are fake, okay? Unless you outright see the celebrity endorsing it on their page, which even then, take it with a pinch of salt, because they could have been hacked. And the hackers have posted that kind of nonsense. I've seen that before as well. So perhaps the lesson here is, stop believing celebrities. Fake or not, stop believing celebrities and live your life how you want. Actually, don't live your life how you want to live it, because then you get in these situations. So stop sending money to things that you don't know things about. Do your research, basically, okay? Got Jolene on the brain, I'm flustered, apparently. Hopefully, guys, did enjoy this. If you do want to see another scam-related celeb topic we looked at, I'll put it up there. I'll see you next time. Bye. Jolene, please go away.